Hello, this video will teach you how to use the HotDocs Template Manager tool. The Template Manager is a powerful tool that allows you to do things with more than one template at a time. You'll be able to clean up component files, rename components both in the component file and the Word document template, copy components from one component file to several at once, convert files to a different HotDocs format, and set global properties for your template set. You may access the Template Manager from the HotDocs library. You must make sure that all of your templates are closed and that Word is not open. So in other words, only your HotDocs library should be open. And then you click on the Template Manager button that's on the toolbar. So it's about the last third of the toolbar. There's a button that has three document template icons, so three little papers, and clicking on that button will then open the Template Manager. So this list on the left here is a list of the templates that are in our library behind this window here, and each of these templates is listed, and then for over on the right here we have the list of all the components that are used or that are present in the component files for these templates over on the left. Now, one of the nice features of this pane over on the left is that you can expand all, and you can see the relationship between the Word document and the component file for each of these templates. And so you can see how the demo employment agreement has an associated demo employment agreement CMP. Now if we highlight one of these templates over on the left, then over on the right we will see that some red arrows show up indicating that the components that those red arrows are pointing at are used in this demo employment agreement docx. Now if you have highlighted a template over here and you want to focus and determine what components are used with that component or with that document template, then you can click the focus button up here, and then that will cull out the components that are used with that template. And then clicking unfocus, you'll go back to the indication with the red arrows. Alternatively, if you highlight a component over on the right here, then you'll see red arrows show up indicating where that component, with which template that component is being used. Over on the right here, you can just kind of like in the component manager, which we also have a video on the component manager that you can listen to. But just like in the component manager, you can filter the list here by text variables. So all of these are text variables, true false variables, computation variables, and so forth. One of the nice features is the unused components, and these are a list of components that are in a particular component file but are not used on the face of the document template. So this allows you to do some component file cleanup. If you highlight the component file over here and you see that it's got several unused components, then I can I can actually highlight those and delete them. I'm going to go ahead and do this, but the warning is that deleting the components will delete them altogether. If you happen to have used one of these components on the face of the demo employment agreement, then you'll create what's called an unresolved reference, where you have the reference to a component on your Word document, but the reference in the component file is not present, and so HotDocs will throw an error. These particular components here, I'm confident that I have not used them on the face of the document, so I can simply right-click and delete. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want to permanently delete the selected components? And I'll say yes, and then those components are removed from that component file. It looks like I could safely delete a couple more here, and I'm going to do that real quick. Now there are some that these merge text, even though they're not used on the face of the demo employment agreement document, it's probably best to keep those in the component file, because these are the pronouns that are installed or created when you create a component file with the document template, and these are kind of in there by default from HotDocs, so that it's easier to take care of the pronouns in your document. So you don't want to, even though they indicate that they're unused, you don't want to clean that up. So just remember to delete the components that you absolutely don't need and that are